day to day, because we're talking about Art and we're thinking about all of his accomplishments this year, and I wanted to say a few words, but I'm actually going to kind of bounce around on the agenda because I know that Assembly Member Michael Ing has a very tight schedule, so I'm going to ask him to come on up and make his presentation. Rumor has it he's going to be talking to CBS this morning.
I think the truth is I'm actually going to be saying a lot of BS. And you'll also see a lot of BS too. It's always an honor to come here, and I have so many friends, you know, in the room. And but one of the greatest accomplishments is always the caliber of your outgoing president. But before I talk about Barack Obama, Art Luna. Before I talk about George Bush, I'm a Democrat, so I can joke about Democrats. Right, Teresa and Bill? Let me just start with some good news. California has created more jobs than any other state in the United States of America. Give yourselves a hand for that. The unemployment rate has gone down just this morning. We've had less claims for unemployment than we have had this past year. California has more high-tech jobs than any other state. California is #1 for venture capital. 4 times more venture capital invested in California than any other state. #1 for agriculture revenues, and #1 for attracting foreign investment. And that's good news, because when that happens, we all get successful again. I want to talk about Art Luna, the outgoing. Vince, is it okay? Yeah. Okay. Art's here. He's got some brass knuckles in his pocket. He's going to. Well, you better get out of there, Mike. You've always had tremendous presidents, and we've honored many of them in our district. But Art is outstanding. Even when you take the global view, he's a Vietnam War veteran. The first Mexican-American stockbroker in the United States of America. How do you like that? The first Mexican-American senior vice president for Dean Witter. First Mexican-American president of your association. And I think when you look at the caliber of all of your past presidents, and congratulations to Ian, who's also coming in, you know that you are represented by, and you are among the finest professionals in California, if not the United States of America. Give yourselves a hand. Who else can survive the economic downturn, worst since the Great Depression, and come back 10 times strong? And that's you. And that's why, at the end of the day, if I get depressed and I lose energy, I think of the West San Gabriel Valley Association of Realtors. You rock! Thank you so much. And I'd like to, and I know that you're going to have formal ceremonies later on for the incoming, so I'm going to have a chance to present this to Art Luna. Art, congratulations, and you and the entire, can all the current outgoing board of directors, can you stand right now? Can all of you, the outgoing 2011, can you all stand? Because I present this to you as well. It's just that Art is the figurehead. He gets to spend all the money that the state gives him. Anyway, congratulations, and let's commend Art and all of the board of directors, the hard-working board of directors.
Assemblyman Ing, we have no better friend in Sacramento. We appreciate that. Thank you for that. And we look forward to see where the political trail leads you, and know that you can come back to us for support, and we'll be there for you.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank you. Well, as many of the affiliates alluded to, first impressions of the association here involved Art Luna, and I can recall back to the old meeting facility when I came in, and Art greeted me at the back of the room, and friendly and warm and outgoing and talkative and inclusive and encouraging and supportive. And I can say though that I really didn't know him until he got sick, until he had his heart attack. And it was at that time that I got closer to him or got to know really who Art Luna was. And I think that was a tough experience for the board as a whole. And I know many of you have similar stories about them. We also have enjoyed through the years, this is not just a one-year commitment being president, but Art's been around for years. He's been in leadership roles for years. For those of you who don't know it, he was instrumental in bringing Albert Tran to our association before he was ever president. And in those opportunities to serve with Art, we've all enjoyed his stories, his knowledge of history. He's fun to talk to. He's fun with a cocktail after about 10 hours worth of meetings in Sacramento to unwind with, and so I thank you, Art, for that. This year has not been an easy year, and it's. Pardon me if I've told you this story before, but I've served on other boards in the community, but never a board like the Board of Realtors. And normally you get on a board and there's one or two realtors, there's an attorney, there's a stockbroker, there's a banker, and there's a teacher and somebody, other community representatives. And you're all there for a common goal, and usually to advance a charity or something like that. But when you get into this association's board and the leadership responsibilities that we have, you also bring with you the background that you're a broker, you're probably a principal in your firm, and all of the people around the table are out in that same capacity. You may have lost sales associates to those people. You probably have lost listings to those people. That you're competing for the same business, and it creates a completely different dynamic. And one that I dare say, is not always easy for our leaders. Throughout this year, Art's dedication has been really tremendous and commendable. Through this year, he's had a successful year, and we had a great picnic. He ran a profitable home fair. I already mentioned that before he became president, he was involved in hiring of Albert. The association has grown this year, due in no small part to Art's outgoingness and hard work. And I think if you were with us at NAR or CAR, you'd see how few of the associations are growing right now, especially when you look at CAR's numbers and membership and the trends that we're bucking there. One of the other, what I would call crowning achievements would be the float that we did this year. Of course, Bill Herrera's backing was instrumental in that, but I know that was due in part to your leadership too, Art, and hosting the delegations from Hawaii and Taiwan were a highlight this year, and certainly not to be left out was what I understand was a great trip to Canada, and everybody that went had a good time. And the problem with making lists is you always leave things off. So, Art, I apologize for those highlights that I've left off this year, but I wanted to mention a few. At this time, I'm going to bring up the representatives that are here. And the first one is Teresa Simpson from Congressman Adam Schiff's office. And
well, good morning. It's a pleasure to be here on behalf of Congressman Schiff and to say thank you to Art Luna for a terrific year of leadership. Mr. Luna, I have a certificate of special congressional recognition presented to Art Luna in appreciation of your service as 2011 President of the West San Gabriel Valley Association of Realtors and in recognition of outstanding and invaluable service to the community. We thank you.
And now I'd like to bring up Bill Hackett, Field Representative for Anthony Portantino, another one of our friends up in Sacramento.
Well, good morning, everyone. On behalf of State Assembly Member Anthony Portantino, I'm really pleased to be here and really pleased to honor our good friend, Art Luna. You know, I've known Art and the Assembly members known Art for years, and we're just so appreciative of all your work for the realtors, for the community, for all of us. You've done so much, and so on behalf of the entire state legislature, I have this certificate of recognition recognizing Art Luna. So congratulations, Art.
You on a personal note, I understand you've got some changes in your ahead of you in your career. So. As I sit here and deliver this speech, I notice Tom Berge's making little picket fences for each time that I say and it reminds me of one of your other accomplishments this year, and that was starting our Toastmasters Club, which meets on Thursdays. Fridays. Today's Thursday. Thank you. All right. Art, if I could just ask you to come back up here, I'd like to run through these. This one is from State Senator Carol Liu, and she sends her best wishes on behalf of the California State Senate and recognizing your outstanding year of leadership. Thank you. I have a letter here from Governor Jerry Brown's office thanking you for your year of service and honoring you. I also have a certificate here from Congresswoman Judy Chu, and she sends her best of luck in your future endeavors. So I'll pass those to you. The next one is from the County of Los Angeles, and perhaps they've got a better looking budget than the rest of them because they have, don't take that personal. We can appreciate a little austerity.
Everyone has a better budget than we do.
And this commendation is from Michael Antonovich.
Thank you.
Closer to home, we've got one from the city of Alhambra, signed by Luis Ayala, and on behalf of the citizens of Alhambra and the contributions that you've made throughout the year.
This was nice.
And last but not least on our list is from the city of San Gabriel, and it's signed by all 5 council members, including the mayor, David Gutierrez, and then expressing their sincere appreciation to you.
Thank you.
Before I let you get away, I'm going to thank you on a personal note for your year of service, and invite you up here.
For what? Oh, your bonus check.
All right.
Okay. We're here to award the Realtor of the Year for 2011.
2012.
20.
Don't worry, he's done.
Okay, this person has been in the real estate industry for at least 10 years serving this board diligently. Has served on numerous committees. Anybody know who?
No.
Okay, this person is a person I once told they needed to be involved in real estate, and talking about really being involved and not be a secret agent. You know, we got a lot of secret agents around here. So this one is really taking it to the top. And talk about getting involved, turnabout is fair play. I'm here because of that person. Okay, this person has many dependents, but one child. Anybody know? This person has their own company. This person is a single parent. This person has been a board of director and a past CAR. I mean, she is a
All right.
CAR director.
Do all that.
Okay.
Now you.
This person is a former past president. Any ideas? This person has 4 letters in her first name and her last name. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Please help me in honoring your 2011 Realtor of the Year, Ling Chow.
After you, Mel. Wow, what a surprise. I don't have my name is not on it yet.
They're working on it.
They're working on it, okay. Let me put this down. Thank you very much. I'm honored, surprised a little bit because I did not know I was getting this award. I'd like to take a couple minutes to thank a lot of people in this room and not in this room. First of all, I'd like to thank Esther Johnson, Lorraine Clark, and Mel Wong. Many years ago, we had the round table over the auditorium. Does anybody remember where that is? Yes. It's only been a couple, 3-4 years that we left there. Esther Johnson keep on pushing me. She keep on saying, get up there, go. If you have something to say, go up there, say it yourself. Don't rely on anybody, just get up there, get up there. Esther Johnson always pushed me and keep on pushing me. And I was naive at that time, thinking, oh, okay, I'll just go up there and say whatever I like, whatever I, tell people how I feel as a member, just like you, all of you. But I guess it got kind of wild after that. I just keep on moving up and doing more and more and more. And I'm very fortunate because I don't have one mentor. I have many, many mentors in this room. A lot of past presidents are my mentors. I have Carl, I have Tom Senior, I'm sorry. You'll get there, Junior, one day. I have, of course, dear to my heart, Lorraine Leffler, Lorraine Morrison. I have so many of you. I still, who introduced me to, actually gave me orientation, how to become a new director. Many years ago at the auditorium. I have Nancy, I have Brian Chin. I have so many people that helped me throughout the years. In 2010, when I was a president, I was very fortunate to have a bunch of wonderful people as my directors. And of course, my affiliates. I was so happy to hear that Ruben was affiliate of the year. He's not here today. And chairs and vice chairs of my committee. What I'm trying to say is I'm really shocked because this year has been very difficult for me, getting my business back, trying to
do a lot of things, telling people I'm here, I'm still a realtor somewhere. I'm not, you know, doing my volunteer work here and there anymore. So I thank you nominating committee to select me, and of course you as a member. All the volunteer work I did for many, many years really pay off. Thank you so much.
This year has been a very, very challenging year, but yet I've had a lot of good committee chairs and vice chairs to handle the load for me and for the association. At this time, I want to call all the chairs and vice chairs to come up. And Albert, where are the...
They're right behind you.
Behind you. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Okay. All right, I want to call Dondi Atkins, and I would, all of you, if you could stand up over here, Tom Berge Jr., Tom Berge Sr., Bob Botkin, Brian Chin, Ling Chow, Lorraine Clark, Natalie, okay. Okay, all the vice chairs, please come up and stand up over here. Tom Berge Jr., Brian Chin, Marva Glean, Nancy Hunt, Kevin Kwan, Yolanda Martinez Arias, Rafael Morgutia, Arthur Hsu, David Tran, and Victor Wu. For all of you that are here, great round of applause. Okay, now, every year the President gives out a special award to those people that have helped him the most, and helped the association the most, and had the association first in their heart. And this year was an extremely difficult year because there were so many of you that had given your all. We had probably one of the best Chinese New Year in decorations, and I want to thank Margaret and Bill and Cindy for helping put the decorations together. And all of you, again, at this time, there are a lot of you that helped, the association affiliates helped, and there are a lot of realtors that helped put the decorations up. For Cinco de Mayo, for a lot of different things that happened this year, thank you very much. Now, we were recognized because of the work that a few of you did. And in doing so, it is very difficult to just pick one person, because everybody worked as a team. And I want to call 3 people up that I'm going to give a special President's Award because they worked as one. They worked as a team. They helped CAR start a commercial program. They helped CAR, and we've been copied by a lot of associations with all of the flags. Our float was unbelievable, and the talk of NAR. I want to call Cindy Wang, I want to call Bill Herrera, and I want to call Albert Chan, who worked, or Albert Tran. I'm Mexican, what do I know? Please. Okay, please, stand over here. Stand over here. These 3 people worked together as a team. We received the International Global Alliance Award from NAR through the efforts of Cindy Wang and Albert Tran and our association. Our float was phenomenal, and CAR saw it, and they said that they want to guarantee us a space next year at the CAR convention. Bill worked very, very hard. He supervised the building of our float. We got unbelievable recognition. Every time I needed something, I called on Bill and he was there. I called on Cindy and she was there. I called on Albert and he was there. These three people made our association the great association it is today. And I want to thank them, and I want all of you to give a round of applause. Nancy Chen and Cesar Avilas, they were chairs, and unfortunately we got waylaid. They were vice chairs of different committees, and I apologize for not giving you guys a certificate. So we'll get a certificate. You can sit down. I know you don't like the limelight, but anyway, I want to recognize both these people also. Let's give a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now, we've also had one unbelievably good program that the Charity Committee with Natalie and myself, we got together, and you guys responded fabulously. So, before I get into what we're going to do, everybody that has brought a case or cans, can you please go up here that participated in this fabulous can drive? Next week, during our Christmas party, the South El Monte Regional Food Bank is going to come and they're going to haul all this stuff away. We set a record I set a goal of 200 cases, or 250 cases, and I think we've done that. And I want to give special thanks to Earl for giving his generous donation. We went out yesterday to Costco, and he gave us $500, and that in itself is a lot. But we went out and we bought 60 cases of food with that $500. So let's give Earl a great round of applause. And all of you, give yourselves a great round of applause. So, again, I want to thank all of you for a wonderful year. I want to thank you for being here today. And I hope to see all of you in the coming years participate. Get involved with the leadership of this organization. A lot of you have a tremendous capability of doing the impossible, and that's what this board does. We do the impossible so that we can make this association a really good and fantastic association. Don't be afraid to get involved. Join a committee. Join the elections to become a director. All of you can do it. I did it. All of you can do it. Thank you.
Flag, United States flag. This flag was flown over the White House, over Washington, D.C., the United States Capitol, on November 1st, 2011. And it's honor to the President of West San Gabriel Board of Realtors, Art Luna, by Adam B. Schiff, a congressman.
All the board of directors come over to this end of the room, please. All the current board of directors and the future board of directors for next year, please come over to this end. Tony, $5. The board of directors gets together and conducts our association business. And we conduct the business over here in the room. We had a great loss this year. And we decided as board of directors to rename our director's room the Lorraine Loeffler Director's Room. we voted unanimously to give her the honor of renaming, and I want to thank all the board members for voting unanimously to rename our director's room the Lorraine Loeffler Director's Room. So we want to dedicate, as an association, the honor, and because she was a long time double president, she helped us. She was, in her final year, was parliamentarian, my parliamentarian. And she kept us in line. We worked with Robert's Rules of Order. And she, to the end, was very active. Her whole life she was very active. Her father was one of the founding fathers of the West St. Gabriel Association of Realtors. We had the old building. All of you probably have seen the old building. Lorraine was active. You couldn't put her down. She was a wonderful person. And because of that, we honor her. Thank you very much.